this week at Twisted Oz Motorcycle Museum with Jerry Ottaway, John, and Chris from the Hutchinson area. Jerry, what do we have today?
We've got a 1972 Jawa. It's made in Czechoslovakia. We have not had it very long. We found it in Oklahoma about 3 or 4 months ago and cleaned it all up and got it running, put new rings in. And it's a 350cc two-stroke, two-cylinder, and it's an excellent runner. I think it's only got about 4,000 miles on it. But the paint was so good we didn't want to repaint it. You have any input or questions?
I just wonder where the Kickstarter's at.
My son and I got into a big argument about this Kickstarter. I told him it must be an electric start because it didn't have a Kickstarter. And so then we got to looking at the battery, and it had a little tiny battery in it. And I said, well, it can't be electric starter because it'd have to have a big battery. And so anyway, you got a good point on this Kickstarter. The Kickstarter and the gear shift is the same lever. Now we're in the shifting mode here, and then when you want to start it, you push this in, and then you're ready to kick it. And when it starts, you're ready to go. I've never seen one like that. Did you say does your CZ,
Yeah.
does it have this type?
No, it's got a separate one,
Okay.
but they both
Yeah.
come off the same shaft. I mean,
Yeah.
a shaft inside a shaft.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of them are. But anyway, once we got that problem solved, we're ready to ride.
Now, have you had this one fired up and ridden this?
Yes, it sits awfully tall, and I can't hardly reach the ground with my toes pointed down, so I may have ridden it the first and last time. I need a tall guy like you to ride it, see?
It's a nice bike.
Yeah, it turned out real good.
Do you know what years they was in business, Jerry?
I sure don't. I don't know when.
They've been around for a long time.
Now, this would have been made in when they had Russia was in control. We talked about that a while ago, but no, I don't. Do you know when CZ or any of them started?
No, I don't.
I know they were popular right after the war. When I was young and racing motorcycle, a lot of CZs and the Jawas were real similar motorcycles. But when you're in the Augusta area, the Wichita area, we're located about 20 miles east of Wichita, and it's Twisted Oz. We have 140 some motorcycles, period, and then we've got about 45 different makes of motorcycles, and we have over 25 motorcycles that's over 100 years old. So we have a good variety. Thank you.
Guys, thank you for joining us. I hope you've enjoyed it.
Really have. Thank you.
Jerry, we'll see you next week.
Okay.
You guys have a wonderful New Year's.
Yes, sir.